Let's go. Let's do this. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Good morning, Cassidy, Vaughn. Oh yeah. Good morning, Dale. Those came in. Those German Gold Rams were amazing. Um, they cost a little bit more than normally I kind of buy them for. So I get ram. I usually sell rams for about $10. But these came in good size, good color. They were worth it. There's not many left. They're already half gone. I kind of wish I would have bought more. I say that it's like I wish I would know sometimes how nice, you can't, and they can't, the sellers and suppliers, whatever, tell everything. Sometimes you'll see they'll put a note that, hey, these are nice size or nice color or something along those lines. And, oh, that's not good. I lost a couple pearly ocellatus. Shit. But yeah, it's impossible. So kind of sucks. Because I wish I went order some things, and then I would order a lot more of other things that were extra nice. So you just never know, unless you call it in. and do the order or something, but it's usually by email, most things, and time constraints. There should be another Oscar somewhere in here, I guess. Somebody dropped off. Not that big though. I don't want any more fish. I got people trying to dump stuff on us, especially like Oscars or big plecos. Me don't want none of that. We need as much tank space as possible. We got hopefully Monday a wild pleco shipment. Some really rare stuff coming in. Oh, there he is. It's actually pretty nice. And maybe a Central American order, which I'll probably have to take some of the stuff to the other building. We're gonna run out of space here, so no fish trade-ins or anything. We need to get rid of the Oscars we got. We've got a couple big ones that gotta go. Once in a while they're fine to get. We got a big giant pleco. Yeah, they tie up a lot of real estate we need. So, what else? Oh, the list of plecos. I was trying to get some tiger moray eels in, those fresher water, but they're out. I'm going to get some small black belt shrampi, the silver dollars, the black belts. Don't hardly see them anymore. They're kind of pricey. Ordered like 10. I'll probably keep a couple. I mean, my guys are old over there, 15 plus years. They're huge, 8-10 inches around. So you need a big tank eventually. Some small black widow frotosas. I've grown to like those. I want a couple more, 2-3 more to grow out for breeding. So I'll have maybe about 6 or so, 7 to sell. Gold nugget, plecos, L18, small ones, Magnum 47s, blue phantoms, leopard frogs. Haven't had those in a while. Looking forward to those. That's one of my favorites of the exotic plecos. L177, the queen nugget, I guess they call it. Some more green phantoms. We might have a couple green phantoms hiding in here. I'm pretty sure. These are supposed to be 3-4 inches. Sizes doesn't always are accurate. Unfortunately. That's what I'm saying. I was like, watch, some of these could be really nice. It's like, dang, I wish I'd have bought more. If I could afford to buy more. Some decent size L240 vampires. One of my favorites. I want to keep one of those. I always want to keep one. I never do. I should put one in my freaking wall tank over there. He'd look badass. L264, the Gray Sultans. Those are really cool. Really cool. L398s. Is this the Tonkis, I think? If I remember right. Those are cool. And then here's a rare one. Never seen, never even knew they existed till now. L333 King Tiger albinos. Pricey. I think one is definitely sold and 3 up for grabs. It almost makes me want to keep one, but I don't have anywhere to really put one. They're going to be small, like babies, probably 1 to 2 inches maybe, I guess. And then here's a rare one I haven't seen in a while. They're pricey. The most expensive one that's going to be on the list is L273 Titanics. 3 inch or so. Badass fish. Badass. I think 3 of those will be up for grabs. Those will probably go. And then tricolor vampire crabs. Like 1 inch. Half a dozen. I don't know. Never had them. I've seen pictures of them. They're really cool. Morning only Oscars. So, some cool stuff. It's not like a huge order, but it's, what's coming is awesome. Hopefully it comes. So, I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to it. Supposed to get a new updated list, and I haven't got it. And now, ship tomorrow evening. People communicate, wholesalers. I know it gets busy, but then it's not busy. Then you're bugging you for orders. You know, we all get busy. Whatever. Get on it. You know, same here. I'm swamped right now. A million things going on. So, anyway, I wish that plant lights were on a little earlier. It's on a digital timer, I think. I wonder if I could just turn that on. Hold on. Get the lights on a little early. My eyes on timer. I just turn the light set. I don't want to mess it up. Shit. No. I'm not gonna mess with it. Come in the store. Alright, let's go have a look-see. Holy crap. So I'm on 3.5 hours sleep. The big thing, the big boxing match, Tyson, Jake Paul, was lame. What a joke. I knew it was kind of not gonna, hey Empire. Morning. I knew it was like not gonna be kind of real. And I thought Tyson didn't really do anything. So I thought, man, he does that 1-2 combo, that duck and weave, sidestep, left, and comes up, either under or over, right to Paul's chin. He'd been down for the count. But it was about that money. Tyson was getting 20 million, and Paul was getting 40 million. In my opinion, as of now, it should be Paul more or less. Good morning, only Oscars. Oh, you're saying Jeff. You already said good morning. Is he should give some of that money, that 40 million, to the undercards, the two girls fighting, which was kind of lame. That girl was headbutting more or less, driving her head in there and split her eye open really bad. And but he should give those undercard fighters deserve the money more than they do, than Paul and Tyson. So Paul should give up. He always complains about UFC and all that stuff not paying enough. I wonder how much they're getting paid. Are they getting paid enough? Somebody should bring that up. I'm not totally against the guy. Give him credit, man. He's a go-getter and he's making stupid money. He's rich as shit. And it started off on YouTube, I guess. But he don't fight nobody. Like, it's all out of nobody like real boxers. Like if it was Tyson at his age fighting him, he'd mop Jake Paul to the mat. So do a comparison, age and ability and all that stuff. So instead of all these retired afterward boxers, fighters, whatever it is. So, but people are paying for it, obviously. People are pissed at Netflix. It was going out. I was getting it pretty good. It buffed like 3 times, and then it got kind of grainy when the fight started. Well, that was pretty good, but yeah, I stayed up too late. Watch that movie Civil War. That was interesting. I gotta watch it again because my own was freaking out. It's hard to watch a movie with her. She's like, oh, man. I'm like, shut up. Good morning, Brian. He's 58. Tyson's 58, and Jake Paul is 27. I think he's juiced. He looks like he's 47 himself. All jacked up. So, yeah, that's kind of a joke. Waste of time. Let's go look around. Time's ticking. I got a million things to do. I always got to hit this thing twice. Bingo. Here we go. Wake up, fish. Yeah, I'll get the light on. what's left of the Cardinals. And then our barbs crashed. That is, I'm so pissed about that. I hate losing fish. Then I had a fish killed. That was a Thorickies of passion, or not a passion, the Orium, I think, that was trading down there. But this was a mess. You see if you're on my Facebook page, whatever, I posted I was like, the thing was spitting air out, and I was like, oh, I told Anna, I was like, hey, the filter's running dry. He says, I just did a water change on Saturday or whatever. I think he said, or Friday or something. I'm like, pulls it off, and it's not going. It's sucking out the pump's draining the wet dry. It's not going in, and something's wrong. So we're looking like clogged, this and that, and couldn't figure it out. Left a couple days. I just didn't have time. And then yesterday morning, got into it, and I was trying the other day to poke. It's like an elbow. I couldn't get through that bend. Had some wire or whatever. Took this bottom pipe out. Didn't hit anything. See anything that I could get to. So yesterday I used actually a drain snake. No. So probably I figured when he was probably doing the water, and this tank's been set up for 10 plus years here, and never had a fish get in that overflow and get in there. I figured maybe when he's doing his water change, one of these filament barbs, those big barbs, the filaments, could have been a clown barb, but they've been dying off. There's like one left. They're old as crap. So it's definitely a filament barb, pretty sure. So probably when he's doing a water change, one flopped over. There's sponges around the edge to catch stuff. You just rinse those out once in a while, but it's gapped in the middle, and there's no screen on that, like 2.5, 3-inch opening pipe that goes downwards. So it got in there, swimming around, got sucked up, went up into the pipe, got down there, and it goes to a reducer, and then to this dual wet dry system. And so yesterday, I hit something, water was coming out, bucket, and then I still couldn't get it like clear, so I worked my way over, pulled this corrugated hose off, and I see something disgusting. Yeah, it wasn't sucking, that was the problem. It was clogged with a dead fish. It was nasty. It was all got in there. I had to use the little tweezer things and pull out pieces. Oh man, it was nasty. And it smelled. It smelled like a dead fish under there. So all that, and then get it all running. It's running fine. Got it hooked back up. Cleaned up, straightened up the tank a bit. The eel's always knocking shit over. And then Ad's like, text me. He's like, hey, this thing's leaking all over. I think it's this gray hose. And I'm like, frick. And so luckily I still had some hoses in the hatchery basements in the other building. And yeah, the hose ended up cracked and it was leaking, catching in a bucket. So it was this tank's been a little problem. So anyway, this guy's colored up. They've been breeding these ventralis, big ocellatus. The plants, can't see. The light's on a timer, digital timer, and I don't want to mess with it. So, Roseline's awesome, great fish, community. There's some plants. Look at the baby black ghost things. Aren't they so cute? And then we got these little, what do you call these dang on things? The peacock eels. Empty tanks, get ready for the next stuff. Beautiful little green tears, blue cons, some red point blue cons. I might need a couple of those. I need some different bloodlines. The small Oscars, rainbows. Look at the size of those large melon swords. There's a king tigers. We'll have some albinos coming in, hopefully. We got more angels in. More, I got a sorted medium large, which is blacks and some kois, more silvers, marbles. So that's that. And then beautiful, big bicolor peacocks. All the glare is horrible. So those came in. We've been getting requests for Electra Blues. These are the alleys. Now they call them Sonic Chrome Fries. They're nice, good size, brilliant color. These guys are fighting. We gotta separate them. These are the ruby green males. It's a problem. Victorians are rough. Albino Travases, Labotrophes Travases. These get really pretty. Now, a few years ago, I was on this farm, seeing them out in like the pond. You know, they're constantly grazing on algae in the sunlight. Oh my God, the adults were just like salt water. They were so nice. Central South Americans still have some red tapajos. I need some small ones. Chocolates. Well, these Celericus are not supposed to be over here. They're Shuri and Lingatus. They're on both sides of the divided tank. Oh, the Nagara flametails, always a great fish. Deep dark color, good reddish orange. Dragon bloods and Lawandas are nice. There's the orange back Afras. Small electric blue, Ellie. And baby Morii, small Morii. Insignis. We have the nice males in the 375. So we got small ones, and we do have some big males for sale, big ones. More Borley eyes, yellows. Oh, hung eyes. A little bit of Chromis hung eyes. The Moray blue dolphin. Sinnoh cats. Got those are down there. This big monster needs a home. That needs a home. This big Mosbo deep. Got some odd and end males. Here's a Jake. Xerox, always hot. Those males, those blaze, beautiful, and females. So we could sell as a trios, or somebody wants to buy all the females and the male. Then you have a big breeding group. I could talk. Blue neon fluorescent and young male sunshines. Those blue neons are nice. Yeah, sunlight does wonders. The natural algae, yellow labs out the wazoo. These actually, there's a female with a big mouthful in there somewhere. Right there she goes. I'm trying to get this guy's old as can be. The Regani Viaja. The rare. Last time I had them from Dan, the breeder, the F1s. They sold within less than a week. I have like 6 or 8 growing up. Some of them are about 3 or 4 inches now. I'm gonna have to give them a bigger tank. These guys been breeding. I was breeding these at the other building. You gotta pull the baby. There's a baby back there now. There's babies been popping up. These brevis. They're cool, but you gotta pull the babies. They'll eat their own fry. So unless give them a big long. Oh, their baby just took off. So, we got some more F1 Congo Black Calvis. There's a couple goldface in there. Julies. Keelanthus Congos, Shelleys, poor Pearly Ocellaster didn't fare well. These came in nice size. Gambi Transcriptus, which is on the back of my shirt right now. I love the Cuddle Punctatus. Oh, Dark Knight Regani. I got a breeding pair over there. They eat their babies. I got to get them in a bigger tank. They're in a 10-gallon, but they breed often. It's a nice Julie. I like Julies. I've always had a thing for Julies and the lamps, the Teganikans. Gold face comps, Chiquita orange comps, nice size, 1.5 inches. Here, he needs a home. There's another one down there, needs a home. Guppies, frogs. Look at all those snails. The little crabs, and getting low on the gobies, pulley loaches. Pea puffers, not a fan. Green neons, more snails. There's some amount of shrimp left. These red pumpkin, I think, Nyrites. fire yellows, fighting over something. The Bloody Marys, the blue diamonds, goldfish, and tons of mystery snails. Oh, I do have some rants. Those guys. Battle sharks, alligators. Oh, we got, what else? What else we get? That's what's left of the big Julies. Those clown loaches. Oh, peacocks, sunshines. 2 tanks of sunshines there. Lemon jakes. We got OBs. We got more Lawandas. Great phenocylus. Good size. I want more of them to grow up. Put them in the 500-gallon tank. Red rubescents. I was supposed to get some medium male rubescents. They didn't show. I was supposed to get some select nice angels. They charged me for them, but I didn't get them. A whole box. This is right here, a rare one. The Combes. I've had them spawn before. Didn't really get babies. They're aggressive, kind of like a barracuda, Tanganyikan, badass fish. Definitely, if they pair off, they might make you bleed. So, I've had them attack. Those are the Elongas that did that. Another mean-ass fish. But very cool. Technically, you're going to probably want to lease them in a 75 as adults or bigger. And give them lots of places to hide. Uh-oh, something wrong with that tank. What the hell? Yo-yo loaches, tiger barbs. Siamese alligator, or flying fox they call them. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Tetras. Some sales on some tetras. The diamond tetras. People asked about that one that's in that bi-level. We had them before. Didn't sell hardly. But when they mature, they get really, really nice. So, the pistos, of course, live plants, really nice. Clown plecos are really cool. Platies, more frogs. We got stuff. Howie, what are you doing? I gotta do leaves shortly here. Time's a ticking. What else? More swords. More of this, more of that. Look how pretty that is. Co-species aggressive though. That's a problem. Oh, discus doing well. Look at the beautiful colors. Good assortment there. Oh, that's mine. Oh my gosh, so much work to do. I've been major cleaning, fixing things. We got a couple 55s. The frame is cracked. Actually, I wrote leaks, but they actually don't leak. So you could fix the frame. There's a way to do it. You seal a piece of glass underneath that and clamp it, and it'll be like new. So they don't really technically leak, but they will eventually if you don't fix that frame. I don't know why Aquamarine doesn't change that out. So that C-Pour is for somebody 55. Oh, I'm working on getting some new combos. That pump is driving me nuts. I punch it, slow, pound it, quiet down. That's how you fix things, the guy's way. I'm working on a Hagen Fluval order. We're down to one FX6, so we'll get a bunch of FX6s. We're down to one Flex 9, I think, and 115. There's one there. 115 gallon. Oh, two 15 gallons left. Oh, the 9s are gone. Looks like. So yeah, definitely gonna be ordering a few FX. The Fluval 9s, poplar one. Great tank, great price. Actually, the prices, this will be it because they cost me more, I think, now than, yeah, just like everything goes up. I know the I'm trying to get the last of Op Clears, the old style. Um, we do have FX4s and one FX2, and then we got the OAS. The OAS are actually on sale. I gotta post the tag for those. What is it? The new Op Clears. I don't know. I know it's new packaging. They're actually now Fluval, Aqua Clear or something. I don't know. I don't know what's different, but they definitely cost more. So I'm not happy about that. And I don't know if I'll still carry them after what I have, but I might not be here by time I would need another order anyway. So we'll see. But all right, got a lot of stuff. Oh, we got frozen food in, so we got a ton of bloodworms, 1-pounders, and the cube packs. They're our #1 sellers. And then Hikari. We do have brine shrimp, some mysis, daphnia, but bloodworms is the #1 thing. So we use like a pound every other week, maybe. I don't know, between feeding the frogs and all the other stuff, discus and the night crawlers. I think we're good on. That's what the big stuff eats. So other than that, I think that's it. Wild Malawi? Hell no. Does anybody sell frames? I don't think so, hardly. Puffers, I'm not a big fan of the peat puffers. They make them sound like they're community fish. They're not. They're nippy little shits. Wild Malawi, I don't ever see him getting Malawi wild anymore. For myself, maybe. Nobody's gonna pay for them. Sorry, the majority of people are not gonna pay the money. It's usually, you don't make money on wild African stuff. The cost is prohibitive. The only time you get anything wild is if you're trying to use it for new bloodlines, breeding stock, or trying to get something that's kind of disappearing. But the cichlid sales in general are down 50% probably. I would say community fish are probably up 50%. So speaking of, I'd say he's a friend. I mean, we're like, he's in the business, and I don't know how much longer, but he's a shipper, and you know, we were talking yesterday. Oh, I have my Fahaka over there, big boy. I was trying to get Congo. You know, they're supposed to be inbred here and there. The Congo puffers. That's probably one of the best puffers in my opinion. They're not so they're more co-species friendly. Most puffers are not. Most puffers are very mean, aggressive, territorial. Get big like a mabu. Gets massive. Produces a lot of waste. And you know, eating and keeping the teeth trimmed with the right diet and stuff. I had a mabu for a long time. Was doing great. One day didn't eat. Next day he was dead. Out of nowhere. No idea. Didn't do anything different. Just something weird. You know, I knew something was wrong. He did come, like a dog shaking his tail up to the corner where I dropped the big night crawlers in, and he's kind of laying there. What the hell? I don't know if I did a wire change. I mean, it was like 24 hours. Next day he was dead. Like, what the frick? I had him for like 7 years or something. Yeah, the another one is I don't see is the Abi puffer. There's I've had those a couple times. They're not like anything real pretty, but cool. Don't get big. Same like, you know, around 4 inches. Not overly aggressive. I think it's Abi if I remember. I don't know what the Latin name or whatever is. There's some other cool puffers out there, but there's that one, the Riverine red spot one. I've seen on a list. That's big bucks. If I got one of those in, it'd be like $1,500, $2,000. It's super expensive fish. Really rare. But the Congos are great. $150, $250 they range in price most of the time. I was trying to get some in. I always wanted to put one in the 450 here in the display tank as a pet. And I have somebody that wants one. Been waiting for one. A friend's friend or whatever. So she's dying for that puffer. And so not in yet. The one importer was trying to get them in. I don't know what happened. So, but yeah, getting wild stuff, especially cichlids, yeah, nah, not happening. Too much money. I mean, perfect example. I considered bringing in wild Malawi when I was there. Holy shit, it's been 10 years. So, God, man, time's flying. And we talked about, they kind of wanted me to be a Midwest distributor. I had a federal import-export permit. I hooked up the customs agent through somebody else in the business in Chicago. There's no port of entry in Cleveland. If there was, it'd make my life a lot easier in this business and cut some costs down having direct to me instead of going through a transshipper and customs agents and all the other extra shipping costs and everything involved. But people don't realize fish are cheap in these third world countries. By the time I land here, they are no longer cheap. So say they have in Malawi, main exporter. Good morning, Panther. They have one size box, pretty much one size bag. They have to like 6 months drive down to South Africa somewhere and load up for like 6 months of supplies. It's not, they don't have, it's not here where you can go down to the Industrial Parkway and go to the restaurant depot. Finding out what that is. Easier to ship those. And go get whatever you need. Restaurant, commercial supplies, Sam's Club, all that stuff. You get boxes, whatever, shipping material, tape, heat packs, whatever, ice packs. So, yeah. So, they have a uniform system, select system. I got pictures and all that stuff and videos for my trips. There's so much stuff I have. It's unbelievable. That's why if I could retire and spend some time trying to go back and my South American trip, Malawian trip, my Tanganyikan trip, some other trips. But so say these two big haps, just a common hap, big as my hand, they're $5. Say two males, $5. There, 36 hours away. Make some videos, yeah. Easier said than done. And I'm technology bad. It's all just time. A lot of time consuming. I almost paid someone to do it like a DVD once. I should have done it. I was gonna barter in some cash or something, and he could have took all the footage and edited it and made it something better, like $500 or something. But so anyway, by the time they pack all that stuff to land in Chicago, land it per box. You can't just buy one damn box. You gotta get like 10 boxes or more. It's about $200. This is before COVID bullshit. So average about $200 a box to land. And the agent said I'd have to be there the first 3 shipments I import because the USDA, Division of Wildlife, whatever, inspectors, the government's going to want to see you, see what you're bringing in, and make sure you're not doing anything illegal. And so I basically had to stay at night and stay a day to deal with all that. And I've heard some horror stories, big time. I know 2 that lost $30,000 their first shipment, and that was it. They were done. Lost 30 grand in a wild Tanganyikan order. All dead. Got held up in customs. They wouldn't release it. There's already 3 days, 2.5 days in a box, whatever, and another day, 2 days. By the time they got everything, it was all dead. Wild photosis, you name it, all dead. $30,000 gone. They're out of business. Just like that. So, yeah, so it's $200. So, all right, Now those fish end up $105 each. Then I have to pay them. They have to inspect whatever, they go through whatever, and then they have to retape it, relabel it, put it on an airplane, and ship it to Cleveland, which is going to be at least $35. That box is probably hitting $50 minimum at that time. So you're about $250 a box. So those two hand-sized fish in one box cost $125 each. Cost me. And hopefully they're alive. And then you have to sell them to make a profit. To pay $2,000 a month in utilities, $600 a month in insurance, labor, all the other shit, $10,000 in overhead cost. Hello? People do not understand business. A lot of people. Sorry. A lot of humans are stupid. It drives me nuts when they think they know, especially this damn business. It's very expensive, like kind of a restaurant. If you ever manage something like that, you know, the cost, losing food, freezer goes down, the heat, the utilities, labor intensive. There's so much. Back to my buddy, it's rough, and he specialized more in Central Americans, but it's been a rough year for a lot of people in business, not just these our type of business, but a lot of business. Look at all the chains and big companies filing bankruptcy. So, hopefully things are going to turn around. Economy costs will come down, especially on natural, like fuel and stuff, which that trickle down. Because everything, oil, I don't know whether you like it or not. It plays. It's in everything, plastics, whatever. Your shipping, trains, the trucks, labor, all that goes into a play. So yes, so the wild stuff, there's no profit hardly. I might do I like to do a Central American collecting trip, maybe in Panama. I've been talking about it. Oh yeah, it's not the same. And now COVID made things such more, and you hate shipping. Yes. I was talking to him about it. People are like bitching about the cost of shipping and stuff. You waste so much of your time. And I copy the link, like USPS Express, and I send it. What it says it would cost for a 10, 15 pound box, blah blah livestock, and make people nuts. That's for sure. What are you barking about? So yeah, and they complain that they're ripping them off. He's making like $15, if that, in shipping, and that just is time, gas, and Howie. Uh-oh. These guys are coming in. Stop. So anyway, it's a bitch. So it's not as easy as possible. Here, this is what I had a guy come in. I sold something on Marketplace. Got any deals, man? I'm on Buddhas. This is a sign right here. I don't care. Leave. We're and my prices are pretty damn decent, especially as retail. And I know what online costs. I'm not a total idiot. I'm not the smartest person in the room a lot of times, but I know what shipping costs. So you can't actually. Our prices are typically better than online. I've seen like the Rombo barbs, $10, $15 each, and ours are $8. No, South America, like Brazil, I've known so many people in the business quit Brazil a lot. Well, they banned it for like a month. Well, Colombia actually had a ban for 2 months to let things, that makes sense. Conservation, trying to replenish, let things breed, calm down, don't over export. A lot of things are being bred. When I was in Peru, they were setting up the collectors and Equitos. They had one outfit was setting up things to breed like stingrays in big cement like ponds. They have unlimited amount of water, and the temperature don't have to worry about, which is a great thing. So it'd be easier to raise the pups and ship the pups, small stuff. Yeah, and the cost, Colombia's still fairly cheap compared like Brazil, like Bangkok. It cost me $500 a box. They're eating my Oscars now. Yeah, I didn't eat no Oscars when I was down there, or piranha. I ate Leprinus. I couldn't eat tiger shovel nose. I'm not a fish eater. That was the best fish. Still to this day, the best fish I ever ate was tiger shovel nose catfish twice. Then guinea pig. I ate caiman. I had air palm at a restaurant in Quitos. It was all right. I'm not a fish connoisseur. I like steak and potatoes or Chinese food, and a woman's Chinese food, and pasta, which is not good for the waistline. But anywho, yeah. So that's the wild thing. It's not a thing. It's too expensive, too risky. And I looked at, David and Z that run Red Zebra Lodge and the shipping that used to be Stuart Grant's. They're the stepsons that run the place now with Esther, his wife. I looked at it this way. I was like, if it was lucrative and really good, then why isn't somebody else doing it? So many people get into importing things and don't last. Yeah, I love stingrays, but they don't last. Most people do not last because you lose your ass. Once in a while, you get a good shipment, but every other good one, there's like two bad ones. So, I mean, I used to ship in a lot of wild South American stuff, stingrays, Tigris cats, wolffish, bunch of cool stuff. But I just lose your ass. I lost $3 to $4 grand worth coming back from South America. So, dead on arrival. And I lost. I mean, I bought some of that stuff. Some stuff I collected, and it was like $155 at the time to get to Miami to me, a box. So, yeah, and I just, if I'm going to get some wild stuff, like these wild plecos, I'm going through someone that's, like Miami is a big import for South America. Even California, there's some, there's a handful, they're big operators or have been doing it for a long time. So, most of the wild plecos now are mostly Colombia because they're easier, less expensive, and freight and all the fees and all that shit. Brazil here and there. So, but I've had friends in the business have like 3 boxes of gold nuggets, all dead. All the cardinal tetras dead. All the rummy nose tetras, all like thousands. It just, you lose so much money. Breeders here. Where are you from, Oli Oscars? Where are you based out of? Like California and Florida's razor banned. You have to have a special permits, and you can't get wolffish or piranhas through. I don't even know how they got the piranhas through to me, which, well, we had like 24 red bellies. One only made it, which I still have, and a couple young ones, Roms, I think, and the 2 big diamondback Roms. They didn't ship us. They said they didn't have a box big enough, which are full of shit. They sold our stuff. But you're in California, you're not allowed to have stingrays. You got a lot of bans too, or special permits. I know that one outfit in San Diego or somewhere college kind of had some kind of program. I buy some things from hobbyists here and there, or they bring them in customers that breed something like bushy nose plecos. They trade them in. Hey, Howie, settle down. They breed. They have bushy nose plecos breeding in their tank, or yellow labs, or something here and there, certain stuff, and they'll trade it in for get their fish food and supplies. Some I buy. Sometimes I do like if you want, if they need cash, or I've had some customers they're moving out of state. They don't, or they're getting rid of their tank. Something happened, and then I'll just pay them for some of their stuff, whatever. So they just need the money. I don't know what that is, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of Asian stuff comes through California for obvious reasons. Miami's, South Florida is a hub for South American, African, but one of the big importers of wild Africans is out of it now. Yeah, he's bugging the guys. He's like playtime. So they're his chew toys for like 5-10 minutes. But man, it's hot in here. It's like freezing outside. But hey, I gotta go. Start a little late. Get down here a little late. I gotta get to other building. Ton of work to do. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. I should be back on Tuesday. Next Saturday, I don't know if I'll be on. It's a little bit crazy. Oh, I'll have to look them up. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. A handful, so I'm not some big time. I'm raw. Sorry, no fancy videos and graphics and music and whatever they do. I'm old, grumpy fish dude. It's crazy out there. Yeah, it is. So, yep. But busy season for us because the weather sucks here now and people are stuck indoors. Blah blah blah. So that's good. The older I get, man, the less I like this cold weather. So, yeah, me too. Miss the old days in a lot of ways. I could make a song of that. Miss the old days, a lot of ways. And then I used to write poems and music. My head's always busy. So, 3.5 hours sleep, I'm still blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm probably going to crash about noon. I'll eat something, and I'm going to end up on the dojo floor there. Need an afternoon nap. Need like a kindergarten, midday, half-hour power nap. All right, y'all take care. Have a good one. Stay safe. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, thumbs up, all the whatever. Make me famous. No, I don't really want to be famous. I just chill. All right. Bye.